Imagine you're trying to cluster data points, but there's a catch. You don't know which cluster each point belongs to. And without those labels, how can you learn the clusters? But without knowing the clusters, how can you assign labels? It's a chicken and egg problem that seems impossible to solve. On the left, we see complete data where each point is clearly labeled red or blue. On the right, incomplete data where cluster assignments are hidden. The expectation maximization algorithm breaks this circular dependency in a surprisingly elegant way. Let's set up a concrete example with a mixture of Gaussians. We have data points scattered across our space, generated from two Gaussian distributions. Our goal is to find the mixing weights pi, the means mu, and the covariances sigma for each component. Now for the E step, which stands for expectation. Here we compute what are called responsibilities. For each data point, we calculate the probability that it belongs to each cluster given our current parameter estimates. This particular point has 73% responsibility to the red cluster and 27% to blue. We color all points according to their responsibilities. Next comes the M step or maximization. Given these soft assignments, we update our parameters. The new mixing weights are simply the average responsibilities. The new means are weighted averages of the data points, where the weights are the responsibilities. Similarly, we update the covariances. Watch as our Gaussians shift toward better positions. Now, let's watch EM iterate. Starting with poorly placed Gaussians, we alternate between E steps and M steps. Each E step recolors points based on current parameters. Each M step moves the Gaussians to better fit their assigned points. Notice how the log likelihood increases monotonically until we reach convergence. So, the algorithm is quite straightforward. Initialize, compute responsibilities, update parameters, repeat. It's guaranteed to increase likelihood at each step, though it converges to a local optimum, which means initialization matters. And that's basically it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.